Welcome to Mike's apartment, where we review alcohol, food, and have a little bit of comedy along the way. I am Mike, and this is my co-host, Thom. Thom, how's it going tonight?
Oh, it's going all right. I'm really looking forward to tonight's taste testing because the drinks look fruity, and I tend to like that kind of stuff. I mean, you are what you drink, right? So I guess I'm a little fruity,
I
but
believe that. Tonight, we are testing, or reviewing, I should say, for Loko. It is a popular malt liquor you can find commonly at many gas stations. Our
or liquor stores,
yeah,
as in Minnesota.
liquor stores. And you can also, we're going to be reviewing, well, not really reviewing, but we'll be talking about Fifth Element, a classic 90s movie,
Sci-fi movie.
science fiction.
Well, one of my favorites, but Mike apparently doesn't like it at all. I mean, based on our conversation pre-show, he hates it.
We'll talk about it. All right.
Yeah, well,
We'll
I'm
talk
kidding.
about it. We'll tuck in a second here on that. All right. So, hey, why waste time, huh? So, for Loco, let's open one of these
Okay.
up and let's take a.
Let me see. I gotta figure out which one I want. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
do Jungle Juice
all right.
first.
I have
Now,
I also have two. I have strawberry lemonade and I have gold. I'm not gonna actually try the gold one first because I'm a little. I want to be gold, baby. I want the
yeah.
gold.
Well, I also have sour melon, which I think I'm hoping I'm based on like the names, whatever. I think I might like it more. But now these originally
Oh,
started as an alcoholic energy drink, right? That's a little
or
interesting.
a caffeinated
Caffeinated alcohol,
alcohol
but they
drink.
also had they also had like taurine and some of the other ingredients that a lot of energy drinks
Yeah,
had in them.
what's the other one? Guarana. I
Gar-
can't.
gar-
I'm not sure I'm
I,
pronouncing that right, but
yeah, I had it up,
taurine,
but
guarana, just caffeine in general.
but
But so you can kind of
but there's
tell.
yeah
Yeah, the people who made these clearly they like to pound it. They wanted to get drunk, but they also wanted to stay
yeah.
energized. Not
Well,
always the best of ideas, but
this it's listed as what a malted liquor or beverage, but it's like compared to like beer, this is 13.9%, like 14% per volume alcohol. Both of mine are.
yeah,
It should be
mine
right
are
up
about
here
the same.
along the
Yeah,
top.
this
Yeah.
one's almost four. It's 13.9. Actually, the lemonade's only 12, but I mean only. It's still almost three times
Only.
more
That's like a bottle of
alcoholic than a
wine. I
beer.
mean,
Yeah.
all right, so we try this.
Well,
You ready,
let's smell
Mike?
smell first because I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I did.
My gold, dude. Okay, I already. Okay, let me take a drink because I already have a problem with this. But we'll talk about it in a second. All right. Cheers, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I got a problem already with
Okay.
mine.
Mine is fruity. I think
The gold is not gold.
I think I might compare it to I don't remember what the flavor was called, but there was an orange monster drink that I might compare that to. It's different because it's got alcohol in it, and that always affects the flavor. But no, I do like this. I won't give it a rating yet, but I mean because we're going to do that a little bit
Yeah, let's
later
try
in our
a few.
conversation.
Let's
But
take a few more drinks from both of them. Okay, I'm gonna dive into the problem I have. Now, most people, when you're drinking like a Red Bull or a Monster or some other energy drink, right? What you're drinking it for is the caffeine, right? You're not usually drinking those for the taste. Do you know what they did with this, with the gold? They made it's an alcoholic beverage that for no reason whatsoever tastes like a Red Bull. It tastes
really,
just like a Red Bull. It smells
okay,
like it too. It's
but it's
like
not going to give you the benefits of a Red Bull like
no,
wings.
there's no caffeine in it. So here's like inner my little inner conflict here, which is okay. I don't actually I don't often drink energy drinks anymore. I usually try to use like natural energy a little bit more if I can. Especially because, it can affect how you sleep. It's like it gives you a little burst of energy and then you kind of come down and it makes you crash a little bit. I don't like the crashing. I don't like being jittery. But what I will say is this: when I did drink them, I never. I can't remember ever thinking to myself, "Oh, I want this Red Bull because it tastes so good." It's no one drinks it for the taste. I wouldn't say. What they did with this is they made a drink that has alcohol in it, but smells and tastes like a Red Bull for no other reason. And this thing has no caffeine. It's like,
Well, they make a drink with Red Bull, right? There's a mixed drink or whatever. I don't know,
yeah,
but
well,
I've never had it. But
well, if you go to a bar, you can order something called a liquid Viagra, which I think is Red Bull and vodka. Is it? I don't know. You can order. It's
I have
called
no
liquid
well,
Viagra. I think you can order. It's like a
so
shot or a mix.
vodka doesn't really have a flavor, right?
No, but
So
this, yeah,
basically, it's a Red
Red Bull.
Bull with alcohol in it
Exactly.
that doesn't taste like alcohol.
And so what this is, they made it taste like Red Bull, but without any caffeine. So there's no real, I don't know, unless you love, if you love the flavor of Red Bull, you'll love the gold. I will just say it's not fruity at all. It's just a nasty energy drink tasting drink,
That'll get you drunk.
but
But
not
no,
but not caffeinated.
it's funny. I just realized we both said basically the same thing. You said that tastes like Red Bull. I
Ugh.
said this tastes kind of like that Orange Monster, but I
Ugh.
liked the Orange Monster. So
I
and
this
Red
is
Bull, I
nasty.
never had
I
a
don't know that I can
problem
have
with
any
it.
more of this. This is gonna get a low rating for that part of it. Let's try the other one. Let's try the other one. All right. I don't think I
Oh,
can have any.
I don't want to open my other one just in case because they're carbonated. I want to finish this one first. I am
Finish?
a completionist.
Well, we gotta. Well, you got about less than 10 minutes, man, because we gotta do our review in the remember first 10 to 15 minutes. So you gotta. You don't have much time. I would just open it. Just drink them together, man.
Okay,
No biggie.
maybe what I'll do is I'll open it and then dump it into a container that I can
Well,
seal
well, I'm
so I can
I'm
drink
just
it
gonna
later.
be honest with you. The gold, unless you love energy drinks for the taste, but not the energy. If that's the case, you will love the gold. Otherwise,
Okay.
I don't recommend it. All right, I'm gonna try this strawberry
Okay.
lemonade.
Give me 1 minute to go get a container that I can pour this into when I'm done with it. Give me just 1 minute. I'm sorry I wasn't prepared for this. Everybody watching, I apologize for any delays.
Get on your
And
hands and knees and beg for forgiveness, Tom. Just kidding. Go
I'm
fast,
not
because
worthy. Okay,
I can
okay.
only
All
talk
right, I'll be right
about
back.
my new Star Wars shirt for so long. So,
Okay,
all
give me
right,
like a minute.
all right. Tom is breaking podcast code, but we're actually not a podcast, so it's okay. We could edit it, but we're not. All right. I think I talked about it in the last episode. This exact same shirt, I have a very old, frayed, whatever one, but this is the new one, and as you can see, it's a lot more clear. My girlfriend got this for me. It's very kind of her. She got me a brand new
She, lo-
shirt based
she
on
loves
the
you.
old one that I had, but this is the same print as the other one, and she knows I love Darth Vader. If you can't tell from the whole Mike Anakin thing, I hate to break it to everyone. I know it's going to break a lot of hearts out there. Anakin is not actually my middle name or my last name. I hate to break it to everyone. It's not. I just love Anakin. I don't know what to tell you.
Dang it, I
Um,
spilled.
it's all right. Don't worry about it. Lick it off the table, Tom. Lick it. I don't know, man. Um, all right. You ready?
Okay, yeah. Give me just
Yeah,
1 moment to close this up
sure.
so I can finish it later.
Sure, whatever you want to do.
All right.
I will not be finishing the gold later. And I'll tell you what,
Okay, so
Tom. I'll mail it to you. All
this is the sour melon.
right, and I got a strawberry lemonade. So, all right, cheers again.
All right.
Cheers, sir. Okay, this one's a lot better. It's much, much, much better. It's strawberry lemonade. I don't taste any alcohol. I'm sure it'll sneak up on you. I have no doubt about that. But this one, it just tastes good. It's good. It's like you said, fruity. It's like a fruity
That's what I
lemonade.
like. That's what I look for when we're doing these.
Sour. Yeah, I
I,
mean it's good. Yeah, it's a good taste. I like this. This one's pretty good. I'll say compared to the gold, it's 10 times better. It's much better, I would say. So,
10 times zero is still zero.
well, I wouldn't give it a 0. I'd probably give it a 1, but I'd give it a low rating. But it's.
So
But unfortunately, we also can't go 10 times 1 either because we still have
yeah.
that cap, that whole ceiling and all.
So
So what do you
so
think?
real quick, before we get into the ratings,
Okay.
I did a little reading. Well, we both did. Mike read a few things that I hadn't yet, so he can help fill in some details. But Four Loko is a line of alcoholic beverages sold by, I think it's pronounced Fusion Projects. Fusion is spelled
Sure.
Phusian, whatever, or On. Uh, so Fusion Projects of Chicago, Illinois, United States. Four Locos recipe used to formerly included caffeine. They now operate as a drink for brewing company, which I think is like a brand, whatever. For Loco, the company's most popular beverage, debuted in the United States in 2000, market in 2005, and is currently available in 49 states and 21 countries. And uh, to try to impress your girlfriend here, Mike, I'm gonna say the Latin American countries' names with whatever accent I can produce. So tell me if she's impressed. Uh,
I don't think she
so
watches these. No. Sorry.
she can watch
I
this.
don't, yeah,
You can
I
have her
can't
watch
think of.
this. You can have her watch these 20 seconds here. So it's very very important to me, Mike, for her to review this.
I'm sure it is.
So to tell me if I have a good accent. So it debuted in the United States in 2005 and is available in 49 states and 21 countries, including Ecuador, Guatemala, Paraguay, the Bahamas, Peru, Mexico, Colombia, Bolivia, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, China, China, whatever, Canada,
Gina,
and
Gina. That's more
countries
of a Trump accent.
and some
Gina.
countries in Europe. The four is derived from the original drink having four key ingredients, which I think that was like the caffeine and the
So
thyme
yeah,
and all
alcohol, caffeine, taurine, and
guarana,
guarana.
whatever,
Yeah.
yeah,
I will say
and
this,
alcohol.
Tom. What I definitely noticed in your accent was not Hispanic. It sounded very much so like Al Pacino in Scarface when he's trying to pull
Think
off
so?
a little
It was
bit
funny.
Mexico, Colombia.
So, ¿cuál es tu problema? No, no, no. Anyways, no,
That was very
so real
Scarface of
quick,
you.
real quick, say hello to my little friend.
Say hello,
But
my little
anyways,
friend.
I don't think I've actually seen that whole movie, but
Mm.
everybody's gonna hate me now. But anyways, a quick like sidetrack story. So I took Spanish in high school, in college, and then my youth group at church. We did like week. I did like 4 week long trips down to Mexico with them. And then in 2000, I think I mentioned this on the show before. I spent like 3 months in Guatemala, which your girlfriend, her family's from Guatemala,
Yeah, she's never actually
and
been there.
our translators, we had two translators both from Mexico that we lived with, and it's funny, the family we lived with, we thought they were Guatemalan. We found out like 2 months into our stay they're from Honduras. And so the food they were feeding us was not Guatemalan food, it was Honduran food. But anyways, I remember towards the end of our stay, we were meeting with some of our friends from a youth group from a local church, and one of them that kind of pulled me aside. And they're like, "Tomas, you learned Spanish here in Guatemala?" Because I did 3 weeks of language training where it was me and my teacher across from me, and she didn't speak English except for a few words. So I learned a lot of Spanish there in Guatemala. And they're like, "Tomas, you learned Spanish here in Guatemala?" why do you speak like a Mexican?" And I was like, "My accent is apparently Mexican."
Well,
And
that's what they taught you. I mean,
and then fast forward, I get married. We have a couple kids. We go on a trip down to Cancun, and it was an all inclusive resort, and they always try to upsell you, right? They're
sure.
like, if you meet with our salespeople for an hour, you can get a free couples massage. And so Faith, my ex-wife, had asked me to speak in Spanish as much as I could to some of like our people, whatever. And when we were in the meeting, she was like, "Say something in Spanish." And so I said something to the guy, and he's like, "Where are you from?" It's like you don't speak like a. He didn't say gringo, but I think that's a derogatory term. But he's like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Well, I'm from Minnesota, whatever." But Minnesota, USA. But anyways,
Lorelai's family calls me a blanco.
El Blanco.
I'm a
Well, you
blanco.
are very white.
I am a blanco. Um,
El Blanco is the white.
yeah.
So
So it's yeah. Anyways, so long story short, yeah. So we let's jump into this then. All
what
right.
rating?
Yeah. So we'll explain it really quick. Mike's apartment. Our rating is 5 is at the top. It's the highest. It's ambrosia. It's food of the gods. It's the best of the best. 0. 0 is shit. Shit of the gods. Thankfully, we have not had any zeros yet. So, all right, we're gonna let's do again. Why don't you give a rating, not on each one, just give a rating for both, like what you think
Okay.
together they make and why.
I um excuse me. Initially I was going to go with a solid 4. Excuse me, but based on the two drinks that I've had or tasted, I think like a 4.2, maybe 4.3 it's I really like the two that I got.
Well,
And that may be a problem for me when because they don't taste like they have a lot of alcohol in them. So I mean, you had mentioned earlier that you were warned that they can sneak up on you. So you got to be
universally
looking for
from multiple people who've talked to me about Four Loko, they all said 15% may not sound like a lot, again, like a wine or whatever, but every single one of them said you can get really messed up like very quickly because
oh
they really, really sneak up on you as far as the alcohol goes. So that was the
yeah
universal. I didn't hear a single person tell me that every single person said if you get drunk on these, you might have problems the next day because you're gonna be.
oh really
So that's the only thing I just advise our audience here is I'm sure they can be good. I'm sure they can be whatever. Just be careful. Again, as
yeah
always, be
yeah as
responsible, but
always.
don't be driving around on this shit.
And don't be mixing it with caffeine because you're gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
the secret police
the
are
way
gonna
that
find you.
the way that it's originally in the way that God intended for Loco to be drank with caffeine, though not
Maybe
legally.
one day we'll lift the ban and we can have these as they were as God intended, as
Yes,
you put it.
I guess. I will say this, Tom. We probably won't do it. I will be in Minnesota in less than a month from today. What I will say though, I mean, we're probably not going to try it. I would just say, Tom, I think your rating would be lower if you tried this gold. The gold is pretty bad. I mean, I'm going to level with everyone here. It's again, unless you like the taste of Red Bull or something like that, you're not gonna like the gold. It doesn't really offer much besides, I guess, the alcohol. But I,
Well, I mean, I will say
yeah,
I acquired a taste for Red Bull back in the day when I was delivering papers overnight and drinking energy
yeah,
drinks. But
yeah. For me, it just makes me too. As we get older here, it makes me jittery. I don't need the
yeah,
crash afterwards. I don't need, you know what I mean? Like I don't need those things anymore in my life. I can make myself have some energy, man. I don't need no caffeine
what's
for that. I do drink a
what's
little
in a
coffee.
I don't think I've had a Red Bull since my 20s, but what's in a dead Nazi? Was that a Red Bull drink or was that something
Mm,
else?
well, no, that was just an alcoholic drink. That's a peppermint schnapps with something.
Was it Jägermeister?
Yeah, I think it's yeah. I think you're right.
Oh
Yeah, it's
yeah, yeah,
Jägermeister.
because that
Yeah,
tasted like black licorice, not red. Sorry,
yeah.
sorry everybody. I haven't had one since my bachelor party,
Those are. Nah,
so
I'm not a big
that was
fan
a
of
long
those
time
either.
ago.
Anyways, long. Okay, but that's just so everyone knows we don't support the N word. I'm just gonna say yeah, that's just the name of a drink. That's just the name of a drink. Anyways, you can order at your local bar if you really want to be sick or something. Um, I,
Well, I was in the middle of sobering up, and then somebody got me a shot of that, and I
yeah,
was back under
it's
the
not good.
yeah. They're
So
yeah.
all right, so let me finish here. Okay, so this one kind of redeems it. I will say the strawberry lemonade is actually better. I do like it. It has a nice fruity. It's pleasant. It's a nice pleasant drink. Again, though, I could see how someone could take this and start chugging it or something like that, and end up in a spot. So, all right. You said what did you say? 4.2? Is that what you went with, or 4.0, or what did you say?
I think. Well, I said 4.2 or 4.3. I think I'll sell on a 4.3 with these two.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna not go there. I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say I would guess I just had a bad experience with the gold. The gold maybe they're I only grabbed it. Okay, let's be honest here, guys. You go to the store and you see the gold. You might think, oh, the gold must be like their best product or something like that. It's not their best product. Because of that, I have to lower it down a little bit. But I will say, I'm pretty sure probably, I would guess, probably the rest of their products are a lot better. I would just, again, we've said it probably like 3 or 4 times here, but yeah, if you don't like it, so we're gonna go with that. Mike's apartment. We got a rating. Now, all right, Tom. Why don't before we started in completely with Fifth Element, we were gonna do a little. I was gonna do a few of my Chris Tucker lines. But before we do that,
Oh,
why don't you share your surprise with all of us and let
that's
us
right.
know what's going on
I,
here?
I forgot about my surprise. I'm glad you reminded me. So I'm
What's
assuming you
this?
can't read that,
Expected
but
by
that is
Wednesday, July 30th. I can't see anything else.
so. We have discussed the death of my digital recording studio,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't really been able to record anything new. So last night, I decided, you know what? I do have a little extra cash around. I'm going to order a replacement. So I ordered a new digital recording studio. It's from the same company. It's an upgrade. They don't make it anymore. It's a used unit that I ordered, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get back into recording music and maybe posting more videos here in the future on my channel. And I maybe I can somehow get Mike to agree to be a guest host on that when we. I don't know what we would do, but
I'm glad you brought that up because I also purchased some musical instruments.
oh, you did instrument.
Instrument. Sorry. Are you ready?
Yes.
HEPA, 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 HEPA.
If you hold them in one hand, they can also knock together. And wait a minute, hey,
This is so
give me a
stupid.
second.
This is
I
stupid. I
gotta
don't
step
even know
away
why
from
these are here. Honestly, it's just a coincidence. I don't know why these are
give
here.
me 1 second, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
give me 1 second.
All right, guys. This is completely off the rails here. I don't know why, but we're gonna have to wrap these thoughts up soon. But we'll talk about Fifth Element here in a moment.
Okay, all right, Mike, are you
Oh,
ready?
you got some also. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they're. I think
Nobody's gonna want to see this. HEPA,
I
HEPA,
just
HEPA, HEPA. Oh, you do it with one hand?
I've used these on some of my recordings. So
All right. Well, I'm ready because
these down.
it's either that or I have to go get a cowbell, which I have no problem buying, and that'll be the instrument I'll play for your channel. I'll play
Okay,
the cowbell
and
every
I
single
will.
song, and the most obnoxious most Will Ferrell way that I can. I will be the most obnoxious,
Yeah.
playing it right
You
up to
know
his
what?
head, or whatever
So
he's
so
doing.
what I'll do is I'll do like a decent recording, and then the video will be me on a juice harp, which is the thing that goes dang 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 whatever, and you can be on the cowbell going whatever, and we'll just it'll be like if anybody has seen the California Raisins Christmas special, there was
Oh come on,
a
no one's seen that.
they
No
there
one's seen
okay
that.
well some I'm there might be one or two people that did, but there was
Not listen to
so
this.
the California Raisins were a claymation thing that they did in the 80s and maybe 90s. And there was a video they did or a move it was like a bunch of short little skits that they did together for the Christmas special. And one of them was called Carol of the Bells, and all of the characters were bells.
Mm.
And they had and each one had a different note that they were tuned to. So whenever it was somebody, when they did da 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 whatever, whoever the bell was, they would hit their head with a hammer. And one of the hammers lost his. Well, pardon me. One of the bells lost his hammer because I think like a fly landed on his face and he like hit his face with it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not using that." So
All
the
right,
rest of the video is him trying to get another hammer. But anyways,
all right,
speaking of
Tom.
hammer,
No one is
we're
gonna.
getting hammered.
All right.
So Fifth Element. Let's move on to our.
All right, let's we'll go over pretty quickly here because we're not going to spend a full whatever on this. All right, Fifth Element, science fiction movie starring Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, Mila Jovovich, or whatever her name is, and Chris Tucker.
I think her
Um,
name is pronounced Mia Jovovich. That's how I've heard it.
Sorry,
Maybe
let's
I'm
just
wrong.
call her Lilu. Make it easier. So basically, I mean, I don't think there's any spoilers after the 20 plus some years that it's
Well,
been. I mean,
I found I found a video. That's why I recommended we watch it and talk about it. And the video talked about. We can get into it here as we go on, but it talked about like how some of the casting happened, who they originally had pictured for it, and for me personally, I think this movie is as close to perfect as you can get. Yeah, including other movies like was it Galaxy Quest, Princess Bride, um, RoboCop, Ghostbusters. There's a few others, but anyways, I really liked the movie when it came out. When it came out, I didn't know anything about it, um, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I think maybe that's why I like it so much, is because it was one of those movies I didn't get spoiled.
I'm not sure. I mean, I like it less. I don't know that it's like my favorite movie. It's okay. I mean, I'm not against it. As far as like what it offers, I mean, I would just say like, a lot of the action is not very whatever. The romance kind of seems forced. I mean, it's like, oh, I'm this perfect woman, but is she? Is she perfect? Is she perfect? I don't know. And all she needs is
Genetically,
love.
genetically, genetically, she was,
I don't
but
know.
mentally, emotionally, maybe she wasn't because,
Was she genetically perfect physically? Is that what you? Is that how you
well,
think of her? That
I
actress?
mean,
I mean, I
no,
don't know. Is
no.
she perfect? I don't
Okay,
know.
we're not talking about the actress. We're talking about the character,
But
Lilu,
they look the
who
same,
had
right?
the. Oh, okay, sure, yeah, sure, they
Physically,
look the
we're
same.
talking physically right now.
How
So
the fuck does an actor not look like their own self when they're playing a character? You know what? Just a minute.
Bruce
Let's
Willis
back
was
up.
more perfect. No, Dallas
Bruce
Corbin,
Willis looked like Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. You know, it's
which
like
is
all the actors.
perfect because Bruce Willis just needs to be Bruce Willis, right?
Aside from the aliens in makeup, those guys they look like aliens in makeup.
I will say, all of that said,
Oh,
I
oh,
will say
yeah,
I love Chris Tucker. I think Chris Tucker really pulls off the job. I think, as you were saying though, like where some of the behind the scenes thing, originally they had wanted Prince. If everyone knows Purple Rain, When Doves
yeah,
Cry, they originally wanted Prince to do it. Prince said no because he wanted to do his own wardrobe. If you have not seen the movie, then see it. You'll
yeah.
see why Chris
Well,
Tucker's character has a pretty wild
the the
wardrobe.
the
But
the videos that we watched said Prince said no because the wardrobe was like too outlandish or whatever. And
Which
then
is
they showed
strange
pictures
for
of
him.
they showed pictures of him with like various outfits he's worn from his past wardrobes or well past. I mean, the video was released. I don't know when it was made, but it was like in the last
90.
couple years, I
It was
think.
90. Oh, the
But
video. I thought you meant the movie.
the
Okay.
video,
Yeah.
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 So I mean, obviously I'm assuming I have to we can double check when it was released, but I'm assuming it was released after Prince passed away. So we had his complete wardrobe over the course of his life, and he was saying the wardrobe they wanted his character to wear in Fifth Element was too
Well,
outlandish.
his always 80s, 90s. I mean, Prince has always worn pretty. I mean, he has the ruffled tops and the like
Yep. Mhm.
Renaissance kind of thing, or they wear like he has the one. There's the one guy in his band who has like the crazy like sunglasses and he's like banging out. I don't
Was
know.
that Elton John?
No, that was someone in Prince's band.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
No.
kidding. I was saying, was Elton
How
John in Prince's
dare you?
band?
How dare you forget the Sir Elton? He is a knight. I will remind
Mm.
you, Sir Elton John. I'm just kidding with you.
I will remind you. This is I've had
You're
a
already,
little.
you're already. I can tell. Again, everyone, be really careful with the Four Loko. It's already affecting Tom. It's already affecting him.
Oh
Everyone, be careful. Now, Tom.
yeah.
Now, back to the movie. So, what was the name?
Yeah,
Bess.
back to the movie.
Oh, the director. What was the director's name again? It was a French guy. Something Besson
I
or.
don't remember the director's name, but I know after Prince declined, they were considering Michael Jackson,
Yep,
and I
I saw
don't
that too.
remember. I don't remember what if they mentioned why he didn't work out. But honestly, for me, I think that the casting that ended up being in the movie, I couldn't see it being anybody else. Lilu, they were originally wanted Julia Roberts.
Which is okay. I'll be okay. As much as I'm complaining about the perfect whatever, I'd say Mila is was probably a better choice.
Yeah,
Don't get me
and
wrong. I
the
love some Julia
and
Roberts.
the
I'm just saying for that character, I can't see Julia
yeah,
Roberts
no,
doing
yeah,
that.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I
It's
can't see her
like
doing that. I don't know.
um crap, the movie Borderlands. I can't think of the name of the actress. The main character in the video game Borderlands, the main character is like in her 20s. For the movie, they cast an acclaimed actress. I can't think of all the awards she got. I can't think of her name either. But they cast her as the main character, and she's like in her 50s.
Yeah.
She's like twice as old as the main character. She's a fantastic actress, miscast, and she sucked in the role because it's directed by I think it's no crap. Who directed Cabin Fever?
Oh yeah, I forgot his name. He was at the time he was a young actor, or a young
Yeah,
director. He actually did a
yeah, that was
cameo.
his
He did a
first movie,
cameo.
I think.
Remember, he did a cameo in Cabin Fever where he showed up at the. He was the guy who showed up at the cabin
Oh
fire.
yeah,
Yeah, he did a
I
cab. The
oh
director did a. I forget his name. You're right, but I will say, going back to the Borderlands thing, because you reminded me of the TV show The Witcher for that same reason. So Triss, the name of one of the characters, is supposed to be like this sorceress who's like looks like she's in her 20s or whatever, and they cast a much older actress that almost everyone complained about. They're like, "Who's this old lady playing Triss?" And it was like nobody like it. And again, Witcher is a video game, and that's the one
mhm.
that what's his face? Fuck, Superman was with the Witcher. Geralt.
Yeah, Henry
Yeah,
Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Also in the Tudors, where he did a great job. Anyway, we're probably going off on too many tangents here, but
And also in Deadpool 3, what did he play? The Calverine.
oh, I don't remember.
He played
Yeah,
he played an alternate version of the
of
Wolverine. But
himself.
anyway,
Okay,
yes. Anyway,
I
go on.
love the actor. Nothing but love for Henry Cavill. He got a bad rap. Apparently, he was too nerdy, and he wanted on the scene of The Witcher, anyways, and I probably on some of the other movies that he was in. He's very specific, and he is a nerd. Like he watches all these things, and he loves them too. So when he's with his other cast members, he's correcting them. And nobody likes being corrected, as you know, Tom. No, I'm just kidding. From me. No, I'm kidding. Nobody
Or
likes being
you,
corrected all the
or
time.
you, or you, Mike.
But let me tell you something. Nobody corrects me like I correct myself. I go, you know what, guys? After we're done with every one of these recordings, I go back and I pine over every word, every miscue, everything. But anyways, all right.
No, I think our next role playing game where you're a character and I'm a character, I might just give you a stick to go do some Hail Marys when I'm pissed off at you.
Is it the is
Go
it
deal with this yourself.
is it the carrot in the stick? Anyways, all right. So let's get back here. Okay, so back to Fifth Element. All right, so we got a French director. We can't remember his name. It's something like Besson something. Good though. But here's what they all said. And this Bruce Willis, all the actors said this. It was actually filmed in London. It wasn't filmed in France, but the French director brought all of his French producers and film hands and all of the various people. And what they would do is whenever any of the actors, including Chris Tucker, would start putting in trying to insert their own stuff, they'd all speak French, put up the French wall, and not let them insert anything. So for Chris Tucker specifically, what he said was he that was a completely different character, and if it had been just as him because he wanted to put his own things in, it wouldn't have been as good. So he thinks the finished result is something that he never would have agreed to or done. But for him at the time, it was probably the most ambitious role, the most, whatever. I would say for Bruce Willis, though, I mean, let's be honest here. He's a tough guy who drives a cab and ends up saving the universe or the planet or whatever he saves. That's just pretty standard for Bruce Willis. Again, nothing but love for Bruce Willis, but that's pretty. I don't know for him that was that demanding of a
It
role.
wasn't. It wasn't for him at the time.
No. But
So
Die Hard had been out already, right? Like Die Hard had come out.
so yeah.
And,
So
some of the other
so
movies he
the,
did. What was it? Last Boy
the
Scout was one of them, and I can't
Last
remember
Boy
them
Scout,
all.
I think, might have been after. Well,
I think
sorry,
it was before.
the video that we watched mentioned he did Die Hard, and then I think they mentioned he had two misses with other movies he put out.
Oh,
I don't remember what they were.
oh
And then the
God!
Fifth Element came along. I think the Last Boy Scout might have been the same year, but I think it was
Oh, might
after.
have been after.
Because I remember liking the Last Boy
I did too.
Scout.
I loved that movie. Actually, that first scene where the quarterback or
Oh wait,
whatever
wait,
is
wait.
running down the scene and he
Oh,
shoots
sorry,
the
I'm
people.
thinking of another movie. But yeah,
The
yeah,
football
yeah,
scene
yeah.
where he just brings out the gun and he's just shooting people. That was kind of cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, Fifth Element.
Chris Tucker, one of the things they mentioned in the video we watched about the movie was when they talked to Chris Tucker. If I remember correctly, uh, he was like, I have no idea how I'm going to play this character, how I'm going to portray him, and but I tell you what, I just. I love Chris Tucker in that movie. When they're being attacked by the changelings or whatever they're called, and they have everything going on, and him and Bruce Willis are under the pool table, and
Oh yeah.
Chris Tucker is doing his scream. Anytime he does a scream, I was like, "What?" I remember the first time I
Well,
watched it, I was like, "What the heck?"
it's not so kind of what he's wearing. I mean, it's a little, I guess I would say, feminine in a way, but
Maybe that's what Prince didn't like
how
because
he's yeah, I
it
don't know
wasn't
about Prince. I
it,
think Prince loves
it wasn't
screaming.
masculine in a feminine way.
Yeah, right. Or Michael
or,
Jackson for that.
or yeah.
Do you know what's funny is Chris Tucker kind of because Michael Jackson while he did music videos, right? There were always kind of like little mini like movies. Chris
Movies,
Tucker
yeah.
actually starred in one of his first roles was in a music video with Michael Jackson. He was also in
Oh, really?
Tupac's. He was in Tupac's music. The one that are riding in the desert on those dune buggies or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't know
Those
Tupac.
videos.
You don't love no
I
Pac.
haven't watched a lot of Tupac. I've watched a lot of One Pac, but I'm sorry, that
How
was a
could
bad
you?
joke.
How could
So wait. I want to offer a public apology to Tupac.
a
I'm
public
sorry for
a Pupac apology?
Did I say public? I
A
thought I
poo,
said public.
a
I
poo.
don't know.
It's getting to you, man. I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear the four loco in your voice.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about. We don't
All
even have
right.
to bleep how I'm saying because no one can understand it.
All right. We're just gonna
I'm
jump
kidding.
into
I'm
this
kidding.
here. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, Tom? Come on, man.
This
Come on,
is
man. Do you understand the words
okay.
coming out of my mouth? I'm dangerous. I'm scared of myself. Puff,
Okay,
puff, give. Puff, puff,
to
give. Fucking
okay
up the rotation, man.
to talk about an unrelated movie, Rush Hour 3. Didn't they have the me and you conversation? Who are you? I am me. No, I am me. No, no. Who are you? I am me. You remember that?
Which one of y'all just
Okay,
kicked me? I'm going a little
me.
too high. Let's see.
You. You.
You got
Okay.
knocked
All
the
right.
fuck out, man. That's another
Wait
Friday.
a minute.
Friday. Ice Cube
Wait a minute.
and Chris Tucker.
Wait,
Is that going
you
too
were
fast for
gonna
you?
do some. No, you were gonna do some Chris Tucker impersonations or whatever, and
I'll
I cut
slap you,
you off
man.
when we
I'll
did
slap
some.
the hell out of you, man.
Do some. Do some.
How do you understand the
Uh.
words that are coming out of my mouth, Tom?
Do some Ruby Rod. Come on, Mike. This is Fifth
God,
Element.
God, what did he say? He said, "Does any one of you have a match? I don't have a match. Father, do you have a match? Priest, you got a match? Ah, what are we gonna do?" And then Dallas Corbin walks over. He has his matchbook, exactly one match. But this is what he does. He lights it and he sits there and watches it. I mean, it's like a
I know.
good like
I
30 seconds.
know.
It's like, dude, put it on the thing already, or the whatever the object, whatever it is. Don't just sit there and
It's
watch it.
it's tension, Mike. It's tension for the movie.
You know,
For
it was
me, it was forgivable. So because of fucking Chris Tucker, probably.
I'm gonna need about tree fitty. Tree fitty. Sorry. Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. I'm probably a horrible Chris Tucker impersonator. Chris Tucker, I hope you're not watching this. I'm sure he's not. But
No, I mean, if he is, I hope that if Chris Tucker ever sees this, I hope he appreciates that he's a great person,
he's good.
great actor.
Did you see what was it called? Air, that came out in 2023 about Michael Jordan's career. Came out it's more of a
No, I
drama.
did
It's not
not.
really a
No.
comedy. It's more of a drama, but it was actually really good. As far as I know, that's his last movie was Air. But he's done a lot of roles. Like I said, he's been in the two music videos with Tupac, Michael Jackson and Tupac. That's pretty good for him. He was in Friday, starring alongside Ice Cube. He was in the Hughes Brothers movie. What was it called? Shit. I can't remember. He was in Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown. He was the guy that Samuel L. Jackson put in the trunk of the car and killed him. I mean, he had one scene in the whole movie. He wasn't really like a big
Yeah.
character. But it was good for him to, get exposure to both. At the time,
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino was hot as shit. I mean, he was the director you wanted to act for, during the 90s or whatever it was. But
Well, he's so Tarantino's only doing like 13 movies total, right?
oh, you mean in his whole career? Yeah, he's very if he doesn't have like full creative control, he's not going to make the movie. I mean, what did it start with Reservoir Dogs, and then and that was like his Reservoir Dogs was like his push because it actually had like Steve Buscemi, Michael was it Michael Mann or
Well, he likes Steve Buscemi, doesn't he?
I mean I love Steve Buscemi. He has those perfect like bug eye those big blue bug eyes, and he's like I think Steve Buscemi's awesome, but Fargo, Steve Buscemi.
Great.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think he's been. We're jumping all over the place here, but all right. So back to Fifth Element. I think I've given you. Oh, hold on. Let me do one more. Let me do one more. Chris Tucker. No sugar? Damn. Y'all never got two things that match. Either y'all got Kool-Aid, no sugar. Peanut butter, no jelly. Ham, no burger. Damn. Sorry. That's all I got, guys. That's all I got. Sorry.
All right.
All right. I'm not ready for the world of improv here. But all right, so long story short, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for like an adventure, that's some romance, science fiction clearly is like the setting. If you like weird characters that are outlandish, I mean, yeah, you'll like Fifth Element. I mean,
it was light on the romance. I mean, they had a little bit with between Lilu and Bruce
Oh, you
Willis.
def. There's some. If you're watching
I'm
the
sorry.
uncensored
I'm
version, there's
sorry. Wait,
boobs,
wait, wait, wait.
full boobage.
Yeah,
If you want to see
yeah,
them,
yeah. There is some boobage in a few
full
scenes,
boobage,
but I
inside boobage
excuse me.
too.
I want to apologize to the
To who?
people who made the film. I said Lilu and Bruce Willis.
You mean
I
Dallas
should have
Corbett?
said Lebu and Corbin Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I think everyone knows what you meant.
Lilu Dallas multipass. Lilu Dallas multipass.
Everyone, yeah, I think everyone pretty much knows. And then Gary Oldman was the evil guy.
Yeah,
Gary doesn't get a lot of
he
credit, but
was
he did okay.
he was fantastic. The director that made the movie, as I recall from the video, they had in like the late 80s, like 89 to like 91, somewhere in there. They worked with a couple of artists and worked up like thousands of storyboards. So then they could pitch the movie, and then it got delayed because the budget was expected to be like $100 million, which was a ton of money at the time. And so then they
Sure.
did the Protect, the was it the pardon me, the Professional, I think, was the
Oh,
movie
oh, Leah, was
with
it? Is that the one with Natalie
with
Portman and
yeah, she was a
she
kid,
was
and
the
there was an
kid and there was
exact
the guy. I don't
and
remember his name, but
she
a French
befriended
dude.
and
He was a French
she,
dude.
she
I know that.
yeah, yeah,
He
I
was a
can't remember the
Frenchie.
actor's name. I've seen him in a couple things. He was great, and I love that movie, The Professional. Uh, but
I think it
anyways,
isn't it actually called Leon the Professional or something.
oh, Leon was the character. Yeah, that guy's
Yeah,
name. But
I don't know. It's been like 20
anyways,
years. I don't remember. Sorry.
yeah, no, the movie was about. I don't remember the exact details, but he was a professional cleaner. He was an
Wow.
assassin.
Yeah.
But he, long story short, he ended up like connecting with Natalie Portman's character, who she was like 8 or 10 or 12 or whatever,
Yeah, she was just a
and
kid at the time. Yeah.
just a kid, and he ended up protecting her. And fantastic movie.
Tom, you are breaking up, my
To go
friend.
on the Fifth Element. So,
Okay. All right, so let's let's just get to it then. All right. So we've given you our
you have anything to
review
toast with?
on what's that?
Have anything to toast with here, Mike? Mike.
I I don't know. Yeah.
As we sign off here, we'll do your thing and we'll drink at the end.
I have a thing. No, just kidding. All right, everyone. 98. I know my thing. Sorry, actually. 98% of the people who view this video have not subscribed. It would mean everything to us, and it would take you only a second, and it's free. Please click on that subscribe button. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If you want to share it, share it. If you want to comment, please comment. And again, we are open to all kinds of input. If you have, and again, even, I'll be honest with you, For Loko came from input. This is why we're drinking this tonight. This is why. So, we definitely are open to input. So if you have a drink you want us to review, you have like a science fiction or fantasy type show or media or book or role playing, whatever, we will try to review it if we're, familiar enough and feel like we can carry it off. We will do it. So again, most people who watch these do not subscribe, and again, it would mean everything to the both of us if you can. This is what allows us to continue to make these very high quality. Not really, but so just
We'll get
if you
better.
can,
We'll get better.
we promise. And if again, there's anything you want to see, just let us know. So on that note, I will say, get Loko with For Loko. And if you have not seen Fifth Element, Cold Chamber, me Loko, me Loko. You remember Cold Chamber? Anyways. Yeah, so anyways, if you have not seen Fifth Element, see Fifth Element. All right. Any other closing thoughts, Tom, before we close this up?
I'm gonna probably be checking out some more for Loko,
Oh, I'm sure you will.
but yeah, it's really good stuff. I really like it. But I agree. If you haven't seen Fifth Element, um, uh, check it out. I mean, Mike, I think if we were rating it on the Mike's department scale, Mike might give it a 3 or something. But it's worth. I
If I
think
were
it's worth checking.
generous, no, I'm just kidding. It's
One of the
okay.
things.
It's not a bad movie. It's not. I'm not
Well,
saying it's a bad movie. I don't think
no, no,
it's
no, no,
perfect.
no.
I just don't think it's like the best movie. I don't know. That's all I'm
I
saying.
think it's. And for me, I think it's as close to perfect as you can get. Meaning there are like things could have been done better, but and one thing I forgot to mention earlier that I think might help some of our audience, our younger audience, who grew up on the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, meaning Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. The city of New York and the Fifth Element inspired George Lucas's design for Coruscant. At least that's what the video said. Now I have to, per our lawyer's suggestion, advise that I have not validated that any sources of that uh, comment, but
You keep your alleged uninformed opinions. Lucas had that whole scene, all of Coruscant
planned
was
out in
planned out in
1977.
1979 or 70s. No, it was
No, no.
77. You're right.
Well,
He had it
70. No,
planned.
no, wait.
That's when.
77 is when episode 4 was released. I don't know when he wrote it.
Oh, he had it planned out then. Believe you me, he knew. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea either. It is very similar.
Wait.
It is similar. It
George
is.
Lucas is or our previous generations George R. Tolkien? Is
He,
there a Cimmerillion for Star Wars?
well, that.
Fuck Kathleen Kennedy. Get that shit on
If you're gonna
this book.
compare, I would say Frank Herbert's not the new crappy Dune. Frank Herbert's Dune was what Tolkien was really up against at the time. But anyways, all right. Long story short, we got what we got out of this. I will just say, everyone, have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
God bless. I'll have a good night too. All right.